Okay, it's 7 o'clock. It's showtime. Okay. Uh, Good evening, everyone. I want to say Happy New Year. Yes, it's still a new year, and we're calling this program A New You for the New Year. This is our 6 weeks of family fitness program. I'm your host. My name is Vince Ferguson. I'm the president and founder of Body Scope of New York and of the 6 Weeks of Fitness podcast and the 6 Weeks of Fitness programs. So we know that you can transform your life 1 week at a time if you follow the proper um, methods. And we have been very successful in helping people to achieve their fitness goals. And I just want you guys to know that your health is in your hands. And we here at Body Scope and 6 Weeks of Fitness want to show you and help you and guide you towards a healthier lifestyle. Now, I want you to decide what your goals are this year. Are your goals to lose weight, eat healthier, build muscle? Those are your goals. Guess what? Those are the top goals for the past 20 years. And do you know that only 8% of the people who make these, who try to achieve these goals or make these New Year's resolutions actually achieve them? Is there an issue with the screen? Are you guys seeing me?
Yeah, we can see you.
I'm getting something here that says stop broadcast. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going as if
It is something wrong with the screen. It is something wrong with the screen. Now it's showing.
Okay, let me see. Okay, we're good now, right? I think we're good. Okay, and as I was saying, you have to decide what your goals are. And unfortunately, most people who make New Year's resolutions don't keep them. But why is that? I believe it's because they don't have the proper support. And that's what we are trying to give you here, is the support so that your New Year's resolutions, you will achieve your resolutions. And even if you're not a New Year's resolution kind of person, it's a new year, it's a new opportunity to go out there and achieve your goals. It's a new opportunity to make the impossible possible. But what you must do, what I want you to do, two things. I want you to come to this new year, to this program with a positive attitude, okay? You either have a negative or a positive attitude, and I want you to have a positive one. A negative attitude would say, I tried it, I tried to get in shape last year, I tried to get in shape the year before that, nothing worked for me. That's a negative attitude. It's out with the old, in with the new. So we want this year to be different. So we're gonna have a positive mental attitude about what we can accomplish. I know there's the author of Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, who said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. It's the same way with your health. I believe that if you believe in yourself, if you visualize yourself being healthy, take the proper steps, you will be healthy. You can get there. And the next thing I want you to do, I want you to know your why. Why is getting healthy important to you? Can you say what your why is deeply within you? What is your why? It has to be really personal to you. Because if you know your why, then you're going to get up off that couch, you're going to move that body, you're going to start eating healthier because you have that why. 2023 has got to be the year that you make it happen. And you can do this. And I know, and I have the utmost confidence in you. Now we're going to provide you with 12 virtual classes. And what you have to do is, well, we want you to show up. We want you to show up for each of these classes. Because it's not what you do while you're here, it's what you do in between those classes that's going to help you get to where you need to be. And I have a team of professional trainers, nutritionists who are here to help you get there. All right, we're not going to leave you stranded. I'll be in touch with you during the week. I'll be sending you some emails, some information. I'll be following up with you as well. And on occasion, I am even going to reach out to you to see how you're doing, how we can help you. And one of my emails, I sent a form to you. It's a fitness and nutrition form. I would love for you to fill it out every week and email it to me. Now, you don't have to email it to me, but I would recommend it because those who do take the time to fill out this form, keeping track of their fruits, vegetables in their exercise and screen time, those are the people who tend to do very well. So this way I can make comments and track your progress. But right now, I want to introduce you to my team. And the first person I want to introduce you to, her name is Carmen Carricker. She's a professional. Well, I'll let Carmen tell you about herself. Let me spotlight Carmen.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Carmen Carricker. I am originally from Detroit, Michigan. I am a fitness instructor, dance instructor, yogi instructor here in Brooklyn. I've been here 22 years. I'm passionate about teaching all ages. I'm a vegan. I've been a vegan, meaning that I don't eat meat, dairy, for about 15 years. So I'm really about healthy eating. I practice meditation and yoga every day. I dance and do some type of dance workout every day. And it has kept me young and vibrant. And I am excited to be teaching tone and sculpt, Zumba, Pilates yoga fusion, Soka fitness. So those are some of the classes that you'll be taking with me. It's upbeat, it's energetic, but I do make it easy to follow along. So this is a virtual experience. So the more you interact with me, feel free to have your cameras on so I can see you, the more we get out of this experience, because it is high energy and I want you to get the most out of it. So if you have questions, if you have ailments, I can cater the classes to what you need. If you have knee injuries, if you have back injury, if you have some things that you need to modify, these are things that we can talk about before each session that you could type in the chat and let me know what it is that you need. I fuse a lot of dance in all of my sessions, and I really pay attention to anatomy and how the body moves. And so when we do warm-ups and cool downs, I really thoroughly warm up and cool down your body. So I'd love to get to know all of you. I know we have new people, and I see some familiar faces who have been with us for each 6 week to fitness. So I'm excited to see some new faces and some new names. So thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to working out, getting it right, getting it tight.
All right. Thank you so much, Carmen. I appreciate that. Now, Carmen will be with you guys on Tuesday evenings, right after nutrition. All right, after the nutrition. So today we're going to be running into some of her time. So Carmen, if you can come back at 7:40, that's when we'll start the exercise. Okay. And now next, I want you to introduce you to another instructor, another professional. These instructors are awesome. They have over 25 years experience. And that would be George Meikle. George, talk a little about yourself and the program you're going to be providing.
How's it going, everybody? Name is George Meikle. I'm a certified personal trainer, yoga instructor. I have certifications in post-orthopedic rehab exercise. So that actually came about from me getting injured and needing to rehab myself back to a level I thought was acceptable. During our class, we're going to be working on functional fitness. So we're going to be doing exercises that are going to have some relevance and carry over into your everyday life. You're going to be getting a complete warm-up, workout, and cool down, which will raise the core body temperature. So if you're looking to lose weight, you're definitely going to be burning calories. And if you're looking for a little bit more flexibility, by raising the core temperature, we're going to be doing some deep stretching at the end of the workout, as well as having a good time, focusing on our breath, being mindful. And if you have any questions, feel free to type it in the chat or ask Vince email, but definitely take part, do your best. You know, it's not about if you're flexible or not, or if you're strong enough. You just want to go in and do the best and give your best effort during that moment you can.
Very good. Thank you so much, George. And we'll see George on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. We'll see George on Thursday. And again, he's going to be doing some functional fitness, which is an amazing, awesome activity. All right. So, but now, last but not least, is our nutritionist, Trisha Cook. Now, Trisha, you're going to see her every Tuesday from 7 to 7:30. And let me tell you, nutrition, don't sleep on nutrition because this is a very important part of the program. Okay, now after Trisha introduces herself, tells you a little about herself, she's going straight into the nutrition class. Trisha, take it away. Let me spotlight you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vince. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy Tuesday. Happy start of your wellness journey on your 6 weeks to fitness and beyond, because it doesn't stop at 6 weeks. I am in my 16th year as a clinical nutritionist. I say it that way, clinical nutritionist, because our focus when we're clinical is really to address how are we going to improve and maybe in cases prevent disease and many, many health issues, right? So and how we're going to do that through food. And it can be done, right? And that's what we do clinically. We're looking at what foods can I eat, what foods should I eat, what should I include, what should I not include to improve health issues, right? And when you make a food choice, when you make a meal choice, every food that you choose to eat is either going to feed or fight a disease, right? And that's something we want to think about. That's not to say that we have the perfect day every day, right? There's foods that maybe aren't the best choice, and sometimes they work their way in there, and that's okay too, right? But we the majority of the time, we want to be making those choices that are not feeding the disease, that are fighting the disease. And when we're saying disease, right, it's the big ones, right? It's cancer, it's diabetes, but all health issues, problems with blood pressure, problems with cholesterol, obesity is a chronic disease. Depression is a chronic disease, all of which can be in some ways improved, reduced, prevented from the foods that we eat, right? So we don't want to always eat things that are feeding the disease. No, we want to feed our soul and feed our body, but not feed the disease, right? And often when we have more than one health issue in our body, they start to feed off of each other, and it becomes a very vicious cycle, right? If I have diabetes, that may lead me to problems with my cholesterol. Now, these problems with my cholesterol may lead me to problems with my blood pressure. Now I've got 3 chronic diseases, right? If I have problems with weight, that may lead me to developing diabetes. Now I've got 2 issues that I'm dealing with. So the diseases themselves are going to feed each other. We don't need to give the body foods that are also going to feed that disease. So how do we get out of that? How do we get out of that cycle of the diseases feeding each other? We start to make little changes and we break the cycle. We throw it off track, right? Because it's going to go in that perfect circle where it's going to constantly feed each other, and and if we're not making the right choices and we're not eating the right foods and we're not moving our body, it's going to keep going, and it's going to grow, and it's going to grow, and the issues are going to become more and more. But we pick one thing and we start with small changes, and we make little changes, and we throw that cycle off its track. That's how we do it. Little changes, little steps, and we build on those changes, right? And we make those changes habits, and we build on those habits until we get to a point where these changes and these habits are automatic, right? It's just the way that we live. Because we've taken the little steps. Building a healthy body, living in a healthy body, it's a process, right? It's a process. And we have to start with those building blocks, the foundation, making little changes. Okay. So what happened 2 weeks ago? We had New Year's. Everybody made the resolution, right? Of what was going to happen, what we were going to do this year. Tomorrow, I'm not eating any more carbs. Tomorrow, I am going to be in the gym 1 hour a day, every day. This is the year I lose 25 pounds, right? This is how our resolutions start. But what happens to us in 3 months from now, when we start with resolutions like that, right? We're not on track anymore. We fall off track. Why? Because we didn't try to make small changes and build habits. We want to jump right into the end result, right? The end resolution. This is what I want, and I'm just gonna get up on January 2nd and be there. And that's tough. That's difficult, right? We don't make changes like that. So we have to implement changes that we can succeed in, that are small, and they all count. Because that disease cycle, remember, is a perfect circle going around and round and growing and growing and growing. All we need to do is make one small change to throw it off track, and it starts to unravel. We don't have to get up on January 2nd and change everything. We do have to start to make those small steps, the building blocks, and build on that foundation to become a healthy body. So in this 6 weeks, what my part is to give you that information that you need to make your changes, right? And it's different for everybody. Nothing is a one size fits all. You know, if my coworker started doing something on January 2nd and I'm doing the same exact thing and she lost 3 pounds already and I didn't. Everybody's different. Everybody's path is different. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's change is going to be different, right? And we have to understand that. But I want to give you the information that you need to take your path and to build your healthier body. Right now, I want to just talk a little bit about why these changes that we make every January, right? It's the same ones every January that we make, but they don't stick. And in April, we're already off track. And then here we come back around again to January 1st. This is the year. This is the year I'm going to do it. This is the year. Why? Why don't they work? So we don't want to do a too much too soon approach, right? I can't get up on January 2nd and say, that starting today, no more carbs. Too much too soon. Why can't I have carbs? I can have some carbs, right? I have to understand which ones I can have, which ones are best, which ones fight disease, and which ones feed disease. So there are things I have to understand, and I have to take the steps to get there. But I don't have to do a too much too soon approach, right? Let's say I drink soda. And I know I need to quit it, and I just haven't been able to do it. And I get up January 2nd and I say, okay, that's it. No more soda for me. Now, if I drink 3 sodas a day, this is not a realistic goal for me to get up and cut them all on January 2nd. No, I have to take the steps. So maybe I drink 3 cans a day of the 12-ounce can. So maybe I go to the 8-ounce and make that first step for a week. Now, next week, I cut from 3 to 2. And I make that change. Here I am, just building on my changes, building on the building blocks. But by the 3rd week, I'm down to 1. Right? This is how we get this going. This is how we stick to it, because now I'm allowing myself to be part of the change and figure out how it's going to work for me. It's not too much too soon. Right now, I also want to piggyback on something that Vince was saying, how we're approaching this change. If my approach to the change is what I can't have, well, I can't have bread anymore. I can't have soda. I can't. This is a negative change. We don't want to do negative change. That doesn't feel good. Change is hard. Change is very uncomfortable, whether it's for good or for bad. Change is very hard. So why do I want to make a negative change? I'm not going to think about what I can't have. I'm going to think about what I can have, what I can have more of. So when I'm switching out my soda, I start to drink flavored seltzer, and I find one that I really like. So what I'm always going to tell myself is I can have more flavored seltzer. I'm not going to think I can't have soda. I have to have less soda. No, I have to have more seltzer. Well, that's great. I have to have more water with lemons and limes in it. Great. I'm going to drink a whole pitcher. Great. Right? Because that's a positive change. So I'm going to look at it in a positive way. If my goal was to get into the gym an hour a day, every day. Now I haven't been to the gym in, let's say, 7 months. Is this realistic? Am I going to get up on January 3rd and go to the gym every day for an hour? No, I'm not. And what's going to happen in 2 months when I'm not on track with my goals? I'm going to let myself have it. What is the matter with you? Why can't you do this? Why can't you stay on track and do this? And now I feel badly. Forget it. Forget it. Forget all of it, right? Because I wasn't being kind to myself. So let's make this the resolution, that we just treat ourselves a little bit better, that we treat our bodies a little bit better. And that's the resolution. Be a little nicer to ourselves. Let ourselves off the hook a little bit. We can still make changes. Every little step is going to constantly be a building block to break that disease cycle and break that cycle of whatever health issues it is that we're trying to battle. Every little change is going to count. But if we try that too much too soon and try to make these big changes and and we can't do them and we can't pull through with them, we don't feel good. And then we don't feel good about ourselves, and we don't have to set ourselves up that way. Right. So now let's say we're doing pretty good. We've gone a couple weeks. We're doing pretty good. It's Thursday, and I didn't do good with my eating today. I didn't make good choices. Thursday was not a good day. Oh, tomorrow's Friday. Then it's the weekend. Forget it. I'll start again Monday. Right? No, we can always restart. We can always restart. So Thursday wasn't a good day. Guess when I restart? Friday I restart. Or I'll even break it down even further. Let's say breakfast wasn't a good choice. I can make a good choice at lunch. Lunch wasn't a good choice. I can make a good choice at dinner. Right? There is always time to restart. We never have to be mad at ourselves. We never have to kick ourselves. Oh, what is wrong with you? Why can't you stay on goal? We just restart. We start again. We pick right up. We made a bad choice, or not a bad choice, one that we didn't want to make, one that we knew could have been a little bit better. Okay. We keep moving. We keep moving forward, and we go on to the next meal, the next day, whatever it is. Because once we get into that negative space, like Vince was talking about, and once we get into that, what we did wrong, what we shouldn't be doing, what we can't do, what we couldn't do, we're not going to be moving forward. Right? So we have to make goals that for ourselves that are realistic, that we can do. And even if it doesn't happen, we just keep going and we just pick it up and we keep going with those goals. Right? So this is very important, because this is why those New Year's resolutions don't continue. They're too much too soon. They're all negative towards ourselves. Right? They have to be the small changes. They have to be the little building blocks, building towards that healthy body. Right? So as we get into our 6 weeks and we talk about why we choose certain foods, what helps, what doesn't help, the differences in some foods, and why they're different for some people, right? Again, it's never one size fits all. There's not one diet that works for everybody. There's not one way of eating that works for everybody. Everybody's body is very, very individual, and it may respond or react or not to certain things that we're doing. Just because something is a healthy food, maybe it's not the best food for you, right? We have to realize that. We can't just go and pick some diet that everybody's doing. Oh, well, what am I doing wrong because it didn't work for me? It may just not be for you. You might not be doing anything wrong, right? It may just not be for you. So we have to understand our bodies. We have to understand what it is that we want from them. What do we want from our bodies? Do we want a little bit of weight loss? Do we just want to feel more, have more energy? Maybe our mood is not great. Maybe our sleeping is not great. What is it that we want from our body? What is it that we want to feel and be able to do that's not happening now? And that's where we start, right? And that's where we figure out, all right, now how am I going to get there? Now, then we look at, well, what am I doing now that is room for change? Where is room for change? That's where we start. I'm going to make that little change, little steps, building blocks, right? And I'm going to find something that can be changed, and I'm going to change it in very slightly what I'm comfortable with. And once that is comfortable, I'm going to build on it. And it's always going to be in the positive, right? I'm adding more vegetables. So I added 1 vegetable. I'm going to have more vegetables. I'm going to add salad and cooked vegetable. I'm not going to think about how I can't have as much rice as I used to. I'm not going to think about that because I still have rice on my plate, but I have more vegetables and more salad and more lean protein. I have more of those things because it looks so good that I just put more on my plate. That's where we want to be when we're making the change. We want to be in our more. What can I have? What can I do more of? What can I have more of? I heard that your body stops producing calcium at a certain age. Can you talk about that? Yes, I can. Hi, Liz. How are you? Happy New Year to you. So there's many things in the body that stop producing because the body doesn't have, for many things, the body doesn't have an infinite supply, right? So, and that's one of the reasons why as we get older, there are so many health issues that you, well, I never had an issue, or I always, I think I always ate pretty well. The body changes when we get older. It doesn't work. It doesn't work the same. So the body will store, through our lives, and something like calcium. Now we have to understand that a lot of these things actually go way back to our age when we're not doing a lot the way that we should, right? They go way back to our teenage years and our early years. And that's when these things really start. That's when storage really starts. And that's when body production really starts. So that's where those foundations really are. And that's important for this forum, because I know we have some families on board. But if we don't get that good foundation when we're younger, we're already got our back up to the wall when we get older, because we missed out on that time when the body was really going to be able to be in top shape to store the maximum amount, right? If after a certain point, the body's just not able to do it anymore. Things start to wear out, if that makes sense. The same can be said of insulin, right? And that's why people with diabetes for a long time have to eventually go on insulin, because the body only an infinite amount, does not have an infinite amount. You know, at some point things just run out, right? So we have to make sure that we give the body the most that we can when it's still able to use it, because at some point things run out and the body doesn't work the same. Appetite changes when we get older, digestion changes when we get older, the way that the body uses things change as we get older. You know, so during our time when we can always be taking the opportunity to include all the foods that are going to give you the maximum value of nutrients and vitamins, because it's never going to hurt to take it in food, right? Even if the body maybe can't store as much as we would like it to, we still can be consuming it regularly. So that's where that variety always comes in, where we have to always be eating all different fruits and vegetables and all different types of whole grains, lean proteins. We have to get all of that variety so that we are giving the body a chance to always have a little bit. If it doesn't have it stored up, or it maybe can't use it as effectively, we're always intaking it, if that makes sense. Okay. Good. I'm so glad you started off with the question, because anybody that's new to this, I very much want you to ask questions throughout the whole 6 weeks. It's important that we're giving you the information that you need to go on your wellness journey, right? So if there's something that you need to know about, please put it in the chat and we'll talk about it. And I'm sure there's others who are going to be, you know, oh yeah, I want to know about that too. So please always, if you have a question, please feel free to put it in the chat. Doesn't matter what topic we're on, whatever it is you would like to know about is something that we're going to talk about. Okay. Okay, so something else, let me see. So I talked about starting again, right? We're not going to beat ourselves up if we made one bad choice or we didn't get to the gym. You know, if I don't have an hour today and I said I was going to go to the gym, but I just don't have it because my day is very crazy today, maybe I can walk for 20 minutes, right? Maybe I can just go outside and take a walk. It's always something that we can do. We're not going to think about what we didn't do. We're going to think about what we can do, right? And maybe it's not 20 minutes, maybe it's 10, but it's still something that we're going to do. So we always can be building on our goal and building on our changes and building on our habits. Okay. So we will get into in the other weeks, you know, kind of all that stuff I was just speaking of very, very quickly, the variety of foods, what's in the foods, why we need to have them, you know, why the variety is important. And believe me, all foods are included. Everything's included, right? If you have something that is just something that you really love, and we all have it, right? Food is great. It tastes great. And we shouldn't be excluding foods. We shouldn't be labeling foods as bad foods. We shouldn't be telling ourselves that that's a food that I can't have. We shouldn't be doing that. There's no reason for it, right? If we eat the best way that we can eat the majority of the time, we allow ourselves things that we enjoy. There's no reason not to, right? It's important that we also enjoy it. It's important that we also enjoy food and we don't just think about it being this tool to fight disease. We have to enjoy it as well, because food has so many roles, right? It's not just our nutrients. It's part of holidays, right? We came off all these holidays. Everybody has their food that is part of the holiday. It's not a holiday unless we have it. It's part of social gatherings. It's part of comfort, right? Food takes on so many roles that we shouldn't make it the villain, because when we make it the villain, we take that now as, well, I probably shouldn't have had it. I shouldn't be eating these foods. I shouldn't be eating bad foods. There aren't bad foods, right? We just have to understand their effect on the body, what they do, so that we understand that when we're making a different choice, why we need to keep some things in very small portions or having them only, not very often. We just need to understand what happens when it goes in and what its effect is. Okay. So I think that I'm almost at the end of my time for today for our kind of introductory session here. If there's anybody else who'd like to drop something in the chat.
No, that was good. I mean, I think that very, very, very informative. And don't hesitate to ask questions, all right, to the group. Don't hesitate. That's what we're here for. And that's why Tricia is here as well, to answer any questions you might have on nutrition. Okay, it's so important. And I like what you're saying again, back as I was saying about the new year. A lot of times, the new year comes in and we kind of start feeling guilty when we kind of go off the wagon.
Mhm.
And I've heard so many people tell me, how bad they felt, but you can't really feel bad about that. You can't get down on yourself.
No,
It happens to the best of us. But we all, kind of fall off the deep end, but we come back, right? And that's the good thing.
back exactly like, and that's what I said. And there's always, if it's a bad choice at lunch, you make a good choice at dinner. If it's a bad choice at dinner, you start the day over the next day. There's always a chance to make those better choices.
Exactly. So don't get down on yourself. Don't look at yourself and say, look, it's over for me. I can't win. I cannot lose weight. I can't get in shape. Don't ever think that way. Okay? Believe in yourself, visualize, have confidence and faith in your ability, and you will do it. This is a new year, it's a new opportunity to make things happen. You want to take advantage of each and every day and enjoy life as we live it. But I just believe that the healthier you are, the more you enjoy your life. So let's get healthy.
Yeah.
Let's do it together, okay? But I really appreciate you, Trish. I'm gonna let Carmen take the class next, so we can get ready for
Yes.
some exercise.
Yes, everybody enjoy your class.
Great. And you can always reach out to Trisha if you have any questions as well, right? Trish, you want to give me
Yes.
your email address?
Yes, I'll type it in the chat before I sign off. Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Carmen, let's do this.
All right. Okay, guys, it's time to get toned and sculpted. So all you need for this class is your body. You won't need any weights. You won't need any shoes if you're at home. You could have a yoga mat there if you have it. Just a non-slip floor should be good. And we are going to start right now. So this is Tone and Sculpt. We'll start with a warm-up. Hands up, so the arms back. Good. Working those arms. Keep going. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those arms down. Keep those feet moving. Good. Now you're gonna step your feet out. Now we're gonna reach side to side. Move those hips. Forward. Lunging side to side. Good. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. You're gonna reach out and touch your toes. Forward. Bring it out. In, out, in, out, in. Twist, flex. Slight bend in the knee. What's comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be a high leg. It could be a medium leg. It could be a low leg. Do what's comfortable for you. Nice. Keep those elbows lifted, the fingertips come in, touch. Extend the legs out. Good. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. I'm gonna face this way. So you're gonna see what we're doing for lunge. Forward, side, back, together. All right. So that's what it's like. I'm gonna face you. I'm stepping forward with my left foot. Forward, side, back, together. Lunge, side, back, together. Forward, side, back, together. Yes. Stay low. Try to keep it even. Last one. Good. Now we're going to do the right side. Step back. Together. Front. Side. Back. Together. Front. Side. Okay, got it? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good job. Step it up. All right, let's do it on the other side. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Step together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. March it out. Breathe. We're gonna do 2 more sets at that tempo. Here we go. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. March it out. Here we go. Other leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. March it out. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna huddle. And we're gonna do our football scrimmage. Up on the balls of your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 9. Feel that burn. And 10. Good. Stretch it out. Bring it down. All right. Okay, we're gonna stay low. So your knees are bent like this. You're gonna step out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in. Okay, that's beside you. To the front, you're stepping out. 1. Stay low. Right and left is 1 set. This is the second set. Working those legs. 3. Good. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one, last set. And 10. Good, march it out. Breathe. All right, now we're gonna take the knee side out and down. Knee up and down. Up. Good, so knee comes Last one. Good. Now we're gonna step back. It's a side lunge. You're gonna pulse 1, 2, 3. Knee up. Step back. 2, 3. Knee up. Good. So that hand catches the knee. Circles and goes up. 4. Last set. Good. We're gonna switch to the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Knee up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And come back to center. Good. All right. So with your feet slightly a little wider than with the heart, you're gonna go down, twist to the right, twist to the left, up. This is our core. Down, twist, twist, and up. Okay, we're gonna go a little faster. Here we go. So this is the tempo. 2, 3, 4, 5. Really twist side to side. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, and 20. Good. Now we're gonna twist. Twist. So really working the core. Twist it low. Twist the center. Twist it up. It looks easy, but you can feel the burn. Good, looking good. 3 more sets. Last set. Good. March it out. March it out. Good. All right. I'm gonna face the side. So you're gonna step back. So you're in that lunge. 1, 2, 3, knee up. So your arms are extended in front of you, and you're lifting the knee up, coming back to the lunge, knees up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Other side. Here we go. And pulse, pulse, pulse. Knee up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, come back to center. Now we're gonna cross and bring the elbows in. The elbow comes in, knee comes in. Okay? So we'll do 10, bringing this knee in, and then 10 on the other side. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. With the arms up, you're gonna go in, up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Here we go, other side. 1, reach towards that knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, march it out. All right, so now in opposition, you're kicking back. Okay, so you're gonna kick back, back, kick, reaching forward. I'm gonna face the side so you see what that looks like. Kick, kick. Keep going. Last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. We're gonna come down to the floor. Okay, we're gonna get into beast mode. All right. So you're on all fours. You're gonna lift the knees slightly, okay? And then you're gonna tap the shoulders. I'll face this way. Tap your shoulders. 1, 2. But you don't want to move. I don't want to see you moving like this side to side. Try to keep it nice and still. Okay, as still as you possibly can. All right. We'll do 20 sets. Knees up. Here we go. Beast mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Stretch it up. Stretch it side. To the other side. Good. And we're going to come back. Let's do another set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lower the knees, relax the toes, stretch the arms up. Good, interlock the fingers, stretch over to the left, over to the right. Good. All right. Next thing we're gonna do. We're gonna come in, press the heels into the floor. Good. You're on your hands in the yoga downward dog position. Okay, so you're gonna bend your knees, come into a crouching position, and then stretch all the way up. Down and up. 3, Good. You're gonna come up on all fours. You're gonna extend your right arm up, and you're gonna thread it through. Okay, so I'm gonna face you. So you see what that looks like? Arm extends up and thread through. Reach as far as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good, stretch it up. Okay, do the other side. On all fours. Here we go. Reach through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Sit back on your heels. Hands around your shoulders. Good. Stretch the elbows. Holding onto your elbows, switch to the right and left. Good. And release the arms down. All right. So you're gonna work the glutes a bit. So on all fours, you're gonna lift that knee side and down. Okay, we're gonna do 10 sets. Right and left. Here we go. Knee up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Ready? Here we go. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're gonna stay there. Hold it there and pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower it down. I know you felt that. Breathe. Here we go. Lift the other hip up. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower it down. Good. Sit back on your heels. Stretch it out. And we're gonna work those legs a little bit more. So you're gonna bring the knee into the chest, extend the leg out. Just like that, okay? 10. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Other side. Bring that knee in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Next, you're gonna extend the front arm and back leg. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lower the arm and leg. All right, other side. Extend the leg back. Energy reaching through those toes and through the arm. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And lower it down. Good job. Stretch it. All right. We're going to come onto our side. So you're going to bend your knees. This is a side push-up. We're going to work our arms. Okay, so place this hand right by your shoulder, and you're going to lift your torso up. pressing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. All right, we're gonna come into boat pose. All right, we're almost there. We're gonna be cooling down soon. All right, so your knees up, back is straight, interlock the hands, and you're gonna tap the floor and twist like that. All right, we're gonna do 20 of those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Now this time, try it with lifting your feet off the floor. All right? Same thing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. All right. Okay, we're gonna work the floor. We're gonna lay on our backs. All right. Bring your knees up. Good, okay. Lift your head up. You're gonna bring the knee into your chest. Foot is lifted off the floor, okay? We're gonna do 15 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Release the head down, let the knees into your chest. Breathe. All right. Lift the head up. You're gonna extend that leg out. Good. You're gonna extend the top leg out. You're gonna push and catch. Push and catch. Okay? So we're gonna do 10 of those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release the head down. Put the knees into the chest. Good. Breathe. Nice. All right. Okay, so now extend your legs out. Stretch. Flex your toes. Good. Now we're gonna touch across, center, across, and center. All right? Let's get it. 10 of those. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now you're gonna come forward, touch toes, and lift your chest up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Stretch your arm overhead. So we're gonna stretch like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point your toes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Other side. And stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. You're gonna bring your legs together. You're gonna reach it up and touch your toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, last thing on the floor, then we're gonna cool down standing up. All right, we're gonna clap under the legs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. All right. Swing those legs around. Good. Tuck those toes under. Round and back. And arch. Round. And arch. Inhale. Focus at your navel and exhale. 2 more. Breathe. And stretch. Tuck those toes under. Lengthen the legs. Walk it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend the knees. Here we go. Pulse. 1. So you're pressing into the ball of the foot, stretching the back of the opposite leg. Yes, that's it. Cooling down. Now you're going to scoop those arms up. 2. Scoop all the way up. 3, 4. Stretching the side of the body, stretching the legs. Good. And bring it all the way up to standing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Hold on to that elbow. Put the hand on the shoulder blade. Pull it over like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're going to do the other side. Reach for the shoulder. Bring the elbow in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Move it. Good. Bring it in and up. In and up. Breathe. Good. Now you're going to take it around. Bend your knees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it up. Now reverse. Swing the other way. Circle around. Good. All right, feet together. Bring the thumbs forward. 1. Push it out. 2, 3, 4. Other side. Pull it forward. Stretch it back. Nice. Good. Now we're going to roll down. So feet in the foot part. Roll down and roll up. Breathe. Rolling down the spine. Last one. Good. All right, bring it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Over. Good. Reverse. Over. Circle. All right, now we're going to test our balance. Bring that knee up. Bring that foot behind you. Stretch. Good. Slowly lower that leg. Switch to the other side. Good. You're going to extend that leg forward. Heel on the floor. Reach for the toe. 6, 7, 8. And lift that knee up. Switch to the other side. Extend that heel forward. Opposite knee is bent. Reach for the toes. Breathe. Everybody's gonna shake it out, shake it out. Wind those arms up. Shake it out, shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it center. And shake it down. Good, hip side to side. Forward. Circle it around. Good, and reverse. Good, see arms across. Good, hands behind the back. Look to the right and left. Right, left. Right, left. Right, and left. Take it up and down. Up and down. Up and down. To the right and left. Good, one last stretch. Reach all the way up. And forward fold. Bend your knees. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Stretch your legs. And roll up. 6, 7, and 8. Clap it up for yourself. Shake it out, shake it out. All right. Okay. Let me know how you guys are doing. First class, toning and sculpting. Yes. Okay, you're tired. I know. But good job, everyone. Type in the chat. Just type in the chat one word to describe how you're feeling. I know we see tired. Awesome. Good. Oh, kids quit 20 minutes ago. All right.
Gonna talk to those kids. That's okay.
That's all right.
Exactly. But I definitely hope you guys enjoyed this. Our bodies were meant to move, right? Our bodies were meant to move. And during the pandemic, we moved less and we ate more. So like Aisha said, old because I am out of shape. But you know what? You're going to get into shape. That's what this is all about. This is not to criticize anyone. This is basically to kind of help you get back on track after the holidays. Get that body back. This is what it takes. We have people in our program here who really made some significant improvements in 6 weeks, and you can do it too. And that's what we want people to know. But now my question is, now that you've completed this, those of you who completed this session, what are we going to do tomorrow? Vicky says, great class, I am glad to be here. Great. Now, what are we going to do tomorrow? Are we going to just relax because we worked out today? I say that we should move our bodies tomorrow. Now, I'm going to send this recording tomorrow, tonight or tomorrow morning to you. And so you can take the class over if you like. Elizabeth says she's doing yoga tomorrow, which is great. You can also walk tomorrow. You can do a 30-minute walk outside, in the house. Find an activity that you enjoy and do it for at least 30 minutes. Keep the body moving, right? We're just getting started. Vern says she should get an hour massage. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, you got to do you. You got to take care. Self-care is important too, Kim Robertson says she's going to do some walking. That's what we want, okay? We want you to be busy, moving most days of the week. There's no reason to sit back and just chill. Now it's time to get out and make it happen. Right? Now, don't forget, all right, fill out this form, the nutrition and exercise form. Do your best. I mean, I really admonish you. I not even admonish you, but I advise you to do it because it helps you to keep track of what you're doing, what you're eating. And be honest with yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Be honest with yourself. if you're eating junk, put it down. We want to know. I want to know. Let us help you in this journey here. Okay, you're not by yourself. That's what we're trying to say. You have a nice support group right here. And I also ask that you fill out a survey form and send it to me. So those of you who have not, please take a minute or two and send me that pre-survey form. It's important because we want to be able to improve the program. And that would help us to do it. And I also ask that you would take a before picture and an after picture. Before picture at the beginning of the program and another picture after, just so you can see yourself what difference 6 weeks can make. I've had people do that in previous programs, and the transformation has been phenomenal. Okay, phenomenal. Kim, I am going to send you that form. I know you joined this evening. All right, I'm going to send you that form later tonight, so you'll have it. And Bird says she's leaving for Jamaica on Thursday. Well, take us with you. Good for you. But I truly hope that you guys enjoyed the start of this program. It's the beginning, all right? But we want you to stick with it, because if you stick with it, you're going to be rewarded in ways that you can't even imagine. But be on time, show up. We're going to be there for you. Now, this Thursday, now you like this Tuesday class, and Carmen is awesome, as I'm sure you guys would agree. Tamika says she loved the energy. And George, his class is functioning fitness. It's a little different, but it's very effective, okay? So we want to give you activities that's gonna help you to challenge your body, to use muscles you didn't know you had, okay? But it's going to help you to get to where you want to be. And that's in 2023 to reach the goals that you put out there. You can do this, all right? This is not something that's just made up to fluff. If you put the time in, if you take care of your body will reward you, all right? A lot of times we worry about getting old. We have a chronological and a biological age. Because you're getting older in years, don't mean that your body has to get old. You have to take care of your body. If you want it to last a long time, feed it what it needs. Feed it real food. That's what we're talking about, all right? Because you can't outrun a bad diet. So you want to eat as healthy as you can, move that body, believe in yourself, and show up, okay? Show up on Thursday. It's going to be worth it. Now, do you guys have any questions? Aisha said, I am trying to think how I can change my food intake. Well, just be conscious of what you're putting in your body. Are you putting real food in your body? If you think about it like that, how much of the food we're eating is real food? Most of us are eating processed foods, which basically comes out of a can, a box, a bag, but it's not real. If you start eating real food, you've made the changes already. You've made the changes. Elizabeth says small changes. Right, and that's fine, okay? Because any change, small or great, is going to help you get to where you need to be, all right? And that's what this is all about. But if you just make the effort, because if you have kids, start giving your kids more real food. Think about that. What's real food? Whole food, like apples and vegetables, fruits and vegetables, real food. If you're going to eat chicken, don't let it be chemicals and a lot of other stuff in it, lean chicken, whatever it is, if that's what you want. But, I know that the more real food you eat, the better you're going to be, the healthier you're going to be. All right. So let's try. Let's just make some small steps. This is just the first day. And on Thursday, we'll have the second day of the first week. And on Thursday, I'm going to give you some other assignments to do, other stuff I want you to try to implement to help you towards your goal. And I will be calling you guys, a few of you guys here and there on the weekends, just to see how you're doing and to make sure you're staying on track. So if you know my number, and if you see it, you don't answer it, that's because you don't want to hear from me. That's okay. I'll make the effort anyway, because I want you to be successful. And you have what it takes to be successful, okay? Any questions? I think the time has been well spent. I'm gonna send this recording out. It's 8:34. We like to start on time, and we definitely like to end on time because we know you have other things to do. But remember, take care of your body. Your body will take care of you. All right? Have a blessed Tuesday evening, and I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Any questions, feel free to email me. I'll respond to them. Let me know how the class was. Let me know how you are, how you're doing, and let's hang in there. All right? The body you create will be what you put into it. You put the right energy into it, you're going to get the right energy out of it. All right? We're all energy, but it's all about positive energy, no negativity. All right? God bless you guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye now. See ya.